Welcome to this great mayoral and neighbororial question mark debate of 2026
Woo.
with some great candidates.
Woo!
Woo, yeah!
Woo! Yeah.
Insert more
Let's
people in
go.
the crowd.
Yep.
So it looks like JFS is more active. Can you add some of those the fake people, Lemon?
Yeah,
more
where's
alt
Graves?
accounts?
Yeah.
I can't actually.
Oh my god.
Graves, Luckmuck,
Get Luckmuck in here.
Oranges.
Brewcam.
Actually, you can do it in the game now.
Oh.
But I am, of course, the
I don't think I was looking
moderator,
at
the
me.
debater, the whatever, the Jollywood fashion plate, Dennis Flux.
Woo!
Woo.
I don't know why they chose
Yay.
me as a moderator, a guy who
Oh my gosh,
mumbles,
it's the Merry
who's
Gamer.
probably one of
He's
the
here.
only people who's not a native English speaker on the server. Then again,
Dennis, he hates you. He's not even looking at you. What have you
What's up,
done to
guys?
hit the Merry Gamer?
Nixer. Okay. Yeah. There is no surprise to ask me here. I am, after all, the master of debating. They do say I'm a huge master speaker.
Mhm.
But then again,
And you
I
got a
am the
huge
host
cock.
that will.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what? Cockerel.
Debatable.
That's why we're here.
And a host that is more likely to get you cancelled than fighting kissing cousins in the dirty South of America. I'm a proud part owner of Greenland, and no, I'm not selling.
Okay,
No
$5
politics,
for it.
please. No politics.
No.
No
Oh, wait.
politics.
If I was asked again, gun to head, if I was going to host this debate, I'm going to say, pull it. I'm tired. But yeah. But let's talk a bit with candidates. First of all, to select an order for the first question, I have found a list of funny city names according to, don't look it up, vroom.com. Name a funny city, and the one with the first name on the list will start.
Is this a game show now?
I know two.
I can think of one.
Are you a candidate, sir?
No, but I can think
sorry.
of two funny names.
How?
Dakota, I know you're good for it.
Okay, I would like to request that we do openings, but climax Saskatchewan.
Mm-hmm.
Possum Grape, Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You have one,
we
Cosmo?
have Rudolph, Ohio.
Giorgio Amadeo. Would you like to ask me in Italian?
So true.
Okay.
Good
That was
answer.
my guess.
Believe that's not on the list, unfortunately.
Can I ask a bit one?
Yeah.
Is Lake Titicaca a real thing?
Oh yeah, good one.
So I don't see a climax on the list.
Damn it.
Same with my ex-wife, but what did Shawson say?
Possum Grape.
Possum grape. I'm gonna give it to you because there's possum trot. The weird thing about this list is it's alphabetical. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So if climax had been on the list, it would have won.
I see.
Okay.
Faulty list.
Mayoral candidate Shawson, would you like to present yourself to the crowd?
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Flux. My name is Shostana, and I am running for mayor. Too long has this server gone on without the leadership that it needs. We have stumbled around in the dark under anarchy, and it is time that we had a leader. I did not choose to run for mayor, the people chose me, and I truly
Hear, hear.
will be the people's candidate.
Here, here.
Tonight, you will hear debate on all of the important topics, and my positions will be made clear, and you will go away knowing exactly what I stand for. But remember this: you chose me, and I serve you.
That's my mayor.
Yay.
Yay!
Why is his hair so red?
That's a beret, you ignorant fool.
Oh,
The hell?
oh my God! Is it Chad?
Oh my god.
We
Was
love
it
you,
Chad?
Justin.
Justin!
Oh. Order,
Sorry.
Dr. Dakota,
Hello.
if that is your
thank
real
you.
name.
It's not. Ladies, gentlemen, and my non-binary friends, I am an average Minecraft worker. In fact, I think I still have my outfit still on. 1 second.
Why is his
I
hair
spend
so
a lot of
red?
time in the mines. I
Oh.
don't want to be up here on stage. In fact, I wouldn't. I would be gladly in the voting booth putting Shostin as my main candidate, except for one thing. The one policy that made me want to run. Stealing. And the
Hell yeah.
specific example being glowstone, something that we don't even have capabilities of farming at the moment. Shostin spoke negatively of the anarchy and chaos we've been living in. I thrive in that. And if you vote for me, it is a vote for said anarchy. Continue on.
Hmm.
It's a bit
Hmm.
long-winded,
mayor,
but
that's my
sure, let's
mayor.
move on.
Interesting.
Oh. Giorgio Amadillo.
He says what others won't.
That's my mayor.
Oh, wow, look at that
No
action as
adding
well.
Scoots?
What the frick?
Right on cue.
I can shed scoots too.
Oh.
It's kind of gross when you do
We'll
it.
get
though.
back to that, I guess. Like, Cosmic, I believe you're not running for mayor, or are you?
Oh, I am now. I am now.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay.
Mostly because of lack of
Twist.
communication, lack of planning, and I believe lack of safety on the server. So that's what I am mostly going to be aiming towards in my campaign.
Ooh.
That's my
Good
mayor.
choices. Especially the
Hmm.
safety one. Okay, okay. Very good, very good.
Yoink.
So let's go from the order from left to right. Let's start off here. Like, Giorgio Amadillo. I'm gonna ask this in your native language. Ciao, Giorgio Amadillo. Amico mio, come sta?
That's a strange accent.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is. It's not Sicilian, definitely not. Voglio diventare sindaco il capo di JFS. Costa sarà di JFS nel 2026 sì, divento sindaco. Oh, thank you. My mom is doing well. Okay.
Dennis, are you part of the mob?
So Cosmic, surprise candidate. Just like the Mary game was surprised in the audience. Wait, is that? Never mind. What's the first thing, Cosmic, you would change on the JFS?
Not something that I would change, but I would definitely add is my main concern is safety. So I have already conducted a trial bed and breakfast When the server expanded, we went out to go and find new elements that we didn't originally have on the map. So the first thing that I found were blue chickens. I set up shop, and it's tucked out of the way where it's not claimed by anybody. But we do have a bed and breakfast on trial if you would like to go and check it out. There are coordinates in the Discord, and I can link them later on. Mostly to provide for players an area where they can rest, they can, if they need to mend something, if they need to pick up more food. And I think it's the manner of we have this new area and everybody wants to go and explore. And I know that Shawston has brought up paths along the server, and I think that's great. And I would like to add to that, not necessarily change, but to contribute.
Very good.
Woohoo!
Shawston, what would be the first thing you would change?
Well, the first thing I would change is the lack of governance in this society. But most importantly, I would finish the lack of interconnectability between all of us. As I have made clear many times before, a server thrives when it is well connected, and so we need to have roads. Roads here, roads there, roads everywhere, a road to every base in Spawn Town. That has been, since day one, my first and main priority goal. And so, yes, that is what I will do.
Boo! Shawston sucks.
Interesting.
Get
And that
out of here.
person.
Fucker.
Interesting
Shawston is
statement
bad.
from the person at the back. Hi, Dakota. How are you?
Hi. Oh, I'm lovely. How are you, Dennis?
Oh, thank you. Very, very long. What do you think of the color orange?
Well, they are my friends, so I won't say anything too negative about it.
What do you think of the JFS member orange?
Uh, beautiful soul, beautiful creature.
Aren't you glad to see me?
I am very glad to see you.
What changes would you make for JFS?
First off, I think I would destroy massive amounts of infrastructure. Bridges, satellites, I would just try and take it down. Oh, I'm getting a spam call right now. We can't hear anything.
Oh.
Put them on.
Busy man.
Is
Very gamer.
Is it
He never
spam
stops
from
working
another?
for us.
Is it from another candidate?
It could be.
Was it tiny?
It could be.
I will congratulate Tiny Stranger. Tiny might not be with us here today, but he did complete one of his mission statements. He did get rid of one weep from the server, namely one Tiny Stranger.
Rest in peace, Tiny
Oh.
Stranger.
Touche.
So Shawston,
Yes.
personally, I just came back from a vacation in Madagascar. I went to the beautiful city of Go. If Apple took over Thailand's capital, what would it be called?
Sorry, could you repeat that question, please?
Yeah. Personally, if Apple took over Thailand's capital, what would it be called?
If Apple took over Thailand's capital, what would it be called?
Yes.
It would be called Granny Smithcock.
Very good answer.
Boo.
Giorgio Amadillo. Who do you think will have the best 2026 on the server? Interesting answer.
That was definitely Muckluck.
I think it was.
Cosmic. Who do you think will have the best 2026 in the world?
I think that depends on your manner of perspective. There are quite a lot of possibilities that can occur during 2026. We're still in the beginning. I think people that have a greater opportunity for success most likely, but I think you need to allow yourself to have that kind of success. If you put yourself down, you might not be able to look at the possibilities that you have ahead of you.
Yeah. Insightful. Dakota, if you could rename the JFS server, what would you rename it?
I think I'd name it Honk Shoo me. Final answer.
Okay. Shastin, same question.
Just making sure it was clear that that was the abbreviation there. Well, if I were to rename this server, is an interesting question. As you know, I was shot in the back of a taxi cab in 1992 by the Gambino family. And
yes,
given
I
your connection to
remember.
the mob, I have not forgiven you for that.
That's what the music is about.
Blasphemy.
But I believe that above all, the JFS is a name that needs no replacement.
Woo!
Yeah.
Not really an answer, but sure. Cosmic, what would you rename the JFS?
I don't think that I would specifically choose to rename it myself. I think that that should be up for the people of the server. I think that you should conduct a poll, see what everyone would like to rename it, if that's a possibility, and go from there. I don't think that decision should be solely up to me.
Okay, that's fair. George Abdelio, same question.
Wow.
Ah,
Good
So
answer.
passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you and the Gookie is so good friends. And like bringing on Hook Boss like that, I don't know. Okay. Dakota says here that you're the mascot of the server, and worth about $350 at the International House of Pancakes. West Side Canadian, by the way.
Well, true.
So, could you tell me more about your promises? What will you do in the future if
I've
you
already
become the
forgotten
mayor?
everything I've written in the book, but I do promise
That's fair.
to
Who reads?
I do promise to the number 2.
okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thank
Good
you.
number.
Oh, even Georgia like that.
Okay, Shaston. So you're a proud member of the Not Losers. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
How are we to trust a person who's associated with an assassin, a bandit, and muck?
So
Well,
true.
I
Damn.
think that it's important to look at the history of the candidates before we take judgment on who they associate with. So, like I said, I was shot in the back of a taxi cab in 1992 by the Gambino family. I have seen 5 guardian angels shot in the line of duty. Bang, bang, pow, 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 pow. And if I can still find it in my heart to associate with bandits and assassins, then we can all move past the flaws of the past. So, yes, I do associate with my fellow not losers, and I will not turn my back on them like I have not turned my back on any other group of mine, like the Green Team, or Schwenna, or Cactus God himself, praise be.
Woo!
Praise be.
Green team, best team.
You bring religion into this? Okay, interesting.
I'm American, I kind of have to.
No, just
A
how
lot
many
of
groups is your
Americans on
alliance
stage.
split between?
No more than 6.
Giorgio Amadilio, could you be less aggressive to Shears? You absolutely believe that's a firm no, I think.
Yeah.
Welcome, Levy.
Yoink.
Yo.
Somebody get special off stage.
I'm not wasting those scoots.
What's
They're
with the
valuable.
security here? Let's see.
Well,
Cosmic. What are your stance on weebs?
oh,
Ooh, interesting.
Um,
Nixer wants to know.
I neither have a positive nor negative influence on them, mostly myself being a small weeb. But I think that has to do with lack of knowledge and lack of culture. But that is something that I am open to educating myself on.
It's good. Thanks. It's good.
Yep.
the big weeb agrees.
Cosmic brought up security, but I've received an anonymous tip that, well, the 3 satellites in the air was built. One by the team of Dakotas, one of the team of Shostons, one of the teams of Withers and Nixers and Mice. There's a moon that's apparently falling because it doesn't have a power core. What do you have to say about that, Shoston?
As it currently stands, the moon is fully powered and is not at risk of any such problem. The power core does not maintain its elevation as well. It is a moon. It is revolving around the planet. The power core itself only powers the terrain and the biosphere of the moon, and so there is no risk of it falling to there is no risk of it falling to the ground, Majora's Mask style.
Stuttering.
Yeah, like Joe Biden. I have a stutter. That means you have to elect me.
Will you shut up, man?
There's at least
Look,
3
sure.
satellites. Don't play games with me.
Sure. Let's go from left to right. Before we go to some questions from the audience, if there is any. Giorgio, Amadeo, do you have anything to say before the round? Nothing.
Take that as a no.
Staring
For
them out.
too long, people have
Whoa.
turned against people, attacked one another, stabbed a comrade in the back. For too long, the struggle for power has left uncountable fates to the void. For too long, we have been made to believe that to succeed, we need a ruler and its rules. Rules, some say, are only the promise of violence when faced with discontent. Rules do not guide, they oppress. The boundaries set by rules do not serve justice, only the separation of power and people. In search of power, they'll have us believe we need them to survive. And yet I look around and what do I see? I see what we, the people, have done. We've built roads, erected castles, and soon I hear we'll have a Waffle House. It wasn't the rules or rulers who accomplished this. We stand on the people's achievement. So I say this. A mayor's power is vague, yet great. Do we really need to bestow some goblin the powers the title grant? Or shall we thrive as we did, free to think and do as we wish? Vote for Giorgio.
I think I might.
Are
I
you
think I'm
shouting
crying.
again?
God.
I
I'm
might
Yeah,
cry
no.
again.
What? I
Don't
didn't
worry, I
see
got
that
it.
coming.
Yeah.
That was so moving.
I'm glad we got these nice speakers.
Yeah.
Great sound system.
Sponsored. Cosmic, do you have any statement? Do you want to follow Giorgio?
I believe in full transparency and being honest with my fellow neighbors. I believe that our safety should be our top priority, considering this is my first time playing on hard mode, and this is my first time playing on a server as big as this. Granted, I don't have a lot of experience, but I think that means that I have a greater possibility to learn from the people that are here the most. This is my first season on here, and I think that's great. I feel welcome. I feel positive about the future going forward. But I also believe that if I am mayor, I want to stay honest. If our satellites aren't finished, we shouldn't say, hey, let's fib and say that they're finished so that we could expand the border. I think that we should get things done efficiently
So
and
true.
honestly.
Additional
Clap,
question.
clap, clap,
What
clap,
do you
clap,
think of the
clap, clap,
11th
clap.
soundboard?
So true.
It's good.
Yes.
Oh,
He's gone to bed.
he's tired.
Nap time. Night break.
This is an ad break.
Ad
Put in
break.
your ads now.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible, or Bacon, Whopper, I rule this day.
Skip.
Woo!
All right. As we remind you that I am currently doing, I'm going to announce my on-subathon for 2026. When my YouTube channel reaches 0 subscribers, I will self-destruct. On
Ooh.
sub for a small chance to win a Soldier Game Soldier Boy console.
Ooh.
And take my place on the JFS under my name.
Oh, valuable.
Yep.
Okay. Welcome back. Shoston, any statement you want to do?
I think it is important that we follow through with everything that we set forward to do. And that means we must listen to the candidates on their issues.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank
Merry Christmas.
Dakota.
Yeah,
Professor Dakota?
basically. Yep, that's me. Basically the same as Giorgio, except a little more pro-violence and less stealing.
I agree with that.
Legalized stealing.
Okay, so the first part of the debate is over, and we would love to have some questions from the audience. I see a packed crowd with people like Nixer, the Merry Gamer, Dennis Flux, Bandit Dean.
Dennis Flux?
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
I have a question.
Is that upside down, Dinnerbone?
Can I ask a question, please?
You gotta go stand and line up.
You may.
sorry.
You may. Well, he needs permission.
Please, sir, may I ask a question?
I've already given you permission.
Thank you. Okay, so as you know, I am part of Not Losers. So to avoid any bias in my questions, I asked ChatGPT to generate questions. These are provided by ChatGPT.
Oh.
And it's a question to everyone.
Sonic.
But please keep it short. How do you balance aesthetics with efficiency? What are your what are your thoughts on ugly farms?
Ooh.
Well,
Is that a
I'm going to
question
put
for
as
everybody?
much effort
Question for everyone.
into answering this question as you put into writing it. Next answer can come up.
I think that the point of the farm does not negate the fact that it is a build in Minecraft. It needs to be either hidden away or made to appear nice in some way. Farms should probably be built underground for that reason.
Here, here.
I don't necessarily feel like the aesthetic should be as pleasant as everyone expects. Everybody has different tastes in everything, but I think that also comes to open communication. If you feel like your neighbor has something out in the open that isn't pleasant to look at, maybe lend a helping hand and say, hey, It looks like you've been working really hard on this. Maybe I could help. Maybe we could build some infrastructure around it so that it doesn't compromise being attacked by mobs or blown up by creepers. There are ways to work around being insensitive to your neighbors' farms.
I
Wow.
Very
well,
insightful.
Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
for your answers. Bye.
Anybody else?
Hello. I have recently opened my eye, and I have seen an uptick of graffiti all over the server, in no small part to this mayoral
God.
race. Which of the candidates here would pledge to clean up this graffiti the most?
I would 100% from the moment of the end of the election would clear out all of the election
my God.
material that has been up posted, including the billboards that we have built in my own campaign. They will be the first to go, as they are the most notable of an eyesore. That being said, I will say that it has been quite annoying to find my graffitied over. Nonetheless, it shall all be cleansed.
I think that there should be more graffiti on the server. It's what brings lifeblood into here. Signs of communication between each other. Knowledge that there are many people on the server wanting to communicate, to spread their ideas. Sure, we have a notice board where people, what are you doing? Sure, we have a notice board where people can share their thoughts, but I think it's very important that we have. Never mind. I think I'm going to burn most of it down. I pledge to do that.
I think it's important that we elect a mayor who knows that we already have a notice board in the Nexus.
That's what I was saying. I said, yeah,
Oh.
we have a notice.
I want a mayor who can listen.
Yeah.
I want a mayor who will do this while someone is talking.
Fair enough. I want a mayor with a good sense of hat style.
Thank you.
Burn.
Looks like Dean might be in line for a question.
Yes.
Or is that Jake or Dimitri or?
I'll be speaking on behalf of Kenneth of Ken's News. He has two questions. One specifically for Cosmic. If elected mayor, would you let dogs on the furniture?
Being an owner of several dogs amongst my my own base, I do let them on my furniture. Some of them even have their own furniture. I think that's great. I think that all of our mobs should be comfortable.
Okay. Dakota, describe
Hello.
your perfect belly rubbing technique.
First, I'd like to thank for both Kenneth and your support in petition to make me a mayor. I really appreciate that. Double-handed. Well, you got to make sure that the dog is interested in it at the moment.
Yes.
So you start rubbing the belly, and if they turn over on their back, and then you just go wild.
No further questions.
Goose?
Yeah, I have a question for Shostin. Shostin, you made it clear that the only reason you're running is to gain power and absolute dominance over everyone else on the server. In what way would you ruin our lives first when if you get elected?
Well, I'm not entirely sure where you got that idea from, as I am running.
Can you
because
please
people
not
have
attack me, please?
Requested me.
I feel attacked right now. Can you please not?
Well, I will say this, Goose. You asked how I would ruin your life, yes?
I
that
guess
correct?
that's a silly question because you already have, but yes, that's what I
That's what
asked.
I'm saying. I will ruin your life. That is how I will ruin your life. If elected mayor, I will attack personally.
Okay, so you
I will
would
kill
ruin
you
people's
personally.
lives.
I will
Okay,
single
no
you
further
out,
question.
and
Thank you.
I will rile up a mob.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh my.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I will
Oh
rile
my.
up a mob to
Oh.
kill you. I will find you.
Oh
Wow.
my.
I'm in shock. I'm shooketh.
Blood has been spilled at this election.
Write that down, write that down.
Sinister. Woo!
Is that
We got
the
shot in the head. It's
corona?
swelling.
I don't think he needs to get that checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, blunt force trauma will cause swelling like that.
Red Star, do you have a question?
I did, but I'm very confused on what just happened just now. Okay, well, question for all of you. Since a candidate has been assassinated, how would you deal with potential assassins on the server?
Good question.
I'd fully support them. Maybe even fund their activities.
Well, as a candidate who was recently assassinated, not both now, but also was attempted to have been assassinated in the back of a taxi cab in 1992 by the Gambino family, I am supportive
music
of
video.
the right of assassins to attempt to assassinate people. It is their business model, and we should not be disruptive to small businesses.
That's it. You're really hung up on that. I feel like an assassination is a very, very broad spectrum of what that person might be feeling. There's a lot of anger and resentment probably there. I think you just got to sit down with them. You just got to talk to them. What is it that I'm doing wrong that is causing so much hatred? And is that grounds for me to change my behavior? Am I doing something that is upsetting multiple people? I think if there is an assassination attempt, then I must not be a very good mayor.
I have a question for you, Red Star.
Uh,
How much would it cost to assassinate Shostin?
We'll speak in
question.
DMs.
I know. I kind of want it right. If possible.
For the journalists here, that's it.
I'm working on that.
Digital messages, that's what DM stands for.
I'm working on that. We'll talk in the future.
But I'm speaking on behalf of me from myself. This was a question for everybody, and I think it's pretty on topic considering what we will be doing later today. How would you do your part in slaying the dragon today?
My answer is a little bit of that, and a little bit of this.
Okay.
What just happened?
Oh, just like season 10.
To answer your question, I would comes in twofold. One, I plan to bring many bottles to the fight so that we may stock up on Ender Dragon Breath, because at some point someone will want it, and it will be annoying to go out of their way to get it. So we should stock up on it as much as we can now. But also, I plan to stay and fight as many dragons as we want to fight, because that is what the community has decided is best practice. And so I will fight every dragon, even if I die trying.
Yeah.
Bravo.
This will be my first Ender Dragon fight in my entire history of Minecraft. So this is not a leadership experience for me to demonstrate. This is a learning curve that I have taken on to learn about my fellow neighbors, how they plan on doing this. I plan on following instruction from those who are going to be leading this. I feel like having your strongest players in the forefront is the best strategy. And I did spend the majority of my morning enchanting bows, and I have been stocking up on arrows so that I can contribute to the fight. But I'm not focused on taking the glory or trying to get attention. This is simply a learning experience for me, and I plan to soak it in as much as I can.
Very honest.
Very good. Yes.
No further questions.
Ball.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I have one more question. This is not from ChatGPT. This is from
Good
GPT. And it is a question solely for Cosmic. Other people can shut up. Cosmic, I've heard on the grapevine that if you were to become mayor, people who don't light up their builds will be punished. Is this true?
No. My first goal is safety for my fellow neighbors, and my second goal is to provide shelter. It is not to condemn anyone in a shameful or embarrassing way. It is not to punish anyone. It is simply to encourage safety. And if, they have a build and they have one torch, that's great. If they have a base claimed and there are no torches and that's up to them, then I simply encourage them to practice wearing armor, bringing in any safety that they can. If they have a sword and a shield and that's it, then good on them. They're trying their best. But there will always be options for improvement if they wish to take it on.
Okay, thank you. Whether I think we're okay. Whew.
Let's start.
Hi. Last question for me. How will you all deal with managing both Spawn Town, Shop Town, and the future minigame land?
Good question.
I will pass the responsibility off to somebody else.
Personally, I am running for mayor of Spawn Town, so that sounds like an issue for the mayor of Shoptown to handle. However, I do
That's
believe
true.
that the creation of that will involve a lot of communication from the members of the inhabitants of Spawn Town and those just outside Spawn Town, and so we need to come together for that purpose. But in the purpose itself, I will be no greater than any other member of the server. Thank you.
I do believe in open communication. I believe that instead of taxing our fellow shop owners, once Shoptown is built, I believe that there should be a donation station that can be set up. So if anyone would like to contribute to future infrastructure, then they're more than welcome to, and it is encouraged, but it is not it's not set in stone. Whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you. This is your town. It's not going to be dictated by one person. I believe that this is a community matter, and it does rely on communication, because without you guys, it's not going to run as well as we think it will.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you all.
Oh,
Hi.
More special guest Dakota.
As a member of the server, I'm very concerned about nether and structure. How would you tackle building the nether hub this season?
Mary doesn't join the server anymore.
Well, you may recall recently in the Discord, I mentioned that I believed it was probably time for us to begin discussing the prospect of another hub. For the first few months, it is typical for us to be relatively unplanned. Usually, we have already decided someone will do something, but they have not particularly gotten very far in it yet. But in this case, we did not pre-select anyone, and so we now need to come together. I have had ideas for a nether base this year, such as a very lively green one, indicative of green team, very mossy and very plant-based, but obviously this is a group project, and so we will need to begin discussing it before we can make any grand decisions. I also have been made aware that there have been several portals placed above the bedrock, and so the question also needs to be made: should we build our nether base on top of the bedrock this season, or would it just be better to leave it under?
Oh,
Dakota, would you like to answer the question?
Yeah, no, I think that was a very good question. As the first person to have mentioned it, I think it should be Shostin's responsibility to build it, if elected mayor.
If you're elected mayor, if I'm elected mayor.
If anyone's elected mayor.
Okay, so as long as anyone wins the election, you say that I should be responsible for it.
Yes.
Okay, just clarifying.
Very interesting.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Let's go.
I was gonna say, are we,
Oh, wow.
okay, okay.
Oh.
Hello? My biggest dream is working at McDonald's. I'm a poor, unemployed guy. Would you like some fries with that?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Can you help me get a job at McDonald's?
I can.
I believe. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. With your uniform and your demeanor, I feel like if you just walked into the McDonald's and started working there, he would just let you. They wouldn't stop it from happening.
Oh. Really?
Really? True.
Thank you, Mr. Dakota. Oh, hey, Max. Are you single? I'm single, by the way.
he spits in the burgers. Don't trust him.
If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't go back because he didn't put a ring on it.
Oh.
Hello. It's me, Frog Guy.
Oh no.
I'm currently studying at the university over by RedStar.
Uh.
It's a great place. I live in the dorm over there. What do you think of the future education of the JFS?
I believe that is a very good question, as we have not yet discussed, nor has anyone been on an undertaking to build a school of any kind. However, I will first sleep because I don't think getting attacked by phantoms will be good for this debate.
I agree.
Which is the kind of thing a responsible mayor does. That aside, I have already vowed to open a gout prevention and treatment center, and that is the only kind of thing that can be staffed is by doctors, which means we will need education opportunities for members of the server to then fill those roles. So yes, I am the only candidate who has, albeit indirectly, endorsed new education opportunities.
I think education is very important. Thank you for this question. It really lights up
You're welcome.
People's worlds. And speaking of light, we don't have any frogs on this server. Could you please follow me into the nether and perhaps eat a few magma cubes for me?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Security.
Go get
Smorkins
a
is looking at me.
magma cube.
Okay.
Good
See you
question,
later,
Frog.
RedStar.
Good question. Good question.
Woo. Wait, don't
What's-
leave yet.
What was his name again? Mr. Frog.
I don't remember.
It's gone.
That
He's
dude
studying
just
at the
needs
university, so
space.
Mr. Frog was probably his father.
Yeah, it's. Oh, he's back.
Oh, hi, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Oh,
You missed
hi.
a couple people.
Where
Yeah.
do we?
Great questions all around. No further questions from the crowd?
Nah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my god. Is that McDonald's guy?
Is that Dennis?
Why are so many people
Um,
just facing south instead of the stage? It's a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
They're very disrespectful.
Not like Wiener Dog. Wiener Dog looks at the stage.
Yeah, Wiener Dog's looking right at us.
Mm.
And my billboard, too.
Fantastic.
Mm. Goose. Or, that's not Goose.
Huh?
That's Dakota.
Same thing.
They're very
Hi.
similar. Yeah.
Truly.
Dakota, you're a member of the Barons. I don't know if you're a proud member, but you're a member of the Barons, correct?
Correct.
Hmm. Is there a political agenda that will cause us trouble if you're elected? Mayor,
Oh, absolutely,
based on
but
your...
it's secret.
Okay.
Honesty, I like that.
But you will promise a lot of chaos.
Yeah, I think that's aligned with my platform so far.
Okay, cool. Cosmic, Dakota promised to bomb the debate in his campaign book thing. Do you think he actually has bombed the debate?
I think Dakota has given a lot of honest opinions about this debate, and I believe that if he were to move forward, he would do it in his best interest.
Yeah, only my best interest, nobody else's.
Yes. I'm not sure about that, but who am I to have an opinion?
Well,
Shoston.
See.
Again, you're associated with that group of the not losers, and many in the past seems that you're kind of like one of those YouTubers that always have friends around. There's those IRL streamers or something. They always have the crew around. Can't be alone. And basically, according to our journalist...
Oh. Dennis, you've been made tiny.
Oh. According to our journalist, on day one of the server, you basically mocked the rest of the server for being losers while saying that you were not losers. Saying while tryharding, going to the nether on day one.
Objection.
How can you expect people that you call losers to vote for you?
Well, for several reasons. One, I am truly honest. I did not sugarcoat it when I said that they were losers because they were slowpokes and they did not go to the nether nearly as fast as us. And that is true. I will also say that it was not my idea, but once it was suggested, I was a full-throated supporter of it. I will say that the not losers have been very overt in our mission ever since then, to generally be not losers and to mock those who are. And I do not deny that. I do not hide behind it. It is something I am proud of.
Are there any losers on the stage with you right now?
Yes, there's 3 of them, at least.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If
You
they
heard
were
that,
not
folks?
losers, they would be in the not losers.
Any losers in the audience?
Probably a few. I do see Lemons. He's jumping. He wants me to see him. And also I do see. It looks like there's a Dennis over there. Not to be confused with Tiny Dennis. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. Dinnerbone doesn't work for Mojang anymore, I don't think. So he's kind of a quitter. That's kind of a loser mentality. Also, he's not upside down anymore, which is again kind of loser mentality. You know, I would just simply be upside down if I wanted to.
If he was always upside down, would that make him upside down now? Like, his default state was upside down.
It is possible that his name is Dinnerbone, and then because his name is Dinnerbone, he was flipped back right side up because he's normally upside down. I'm not a coder though, so I don't know. The only coding I do is in Python for ArcGIS Pro, and it does not really do much else outside of that.
Wait, I have a question for Shoston. I have a few questions. First question, number 1, who asked? Second question, you claim not to be a loser, and yet you died only just today. So how do you explain that discrepancy?
Well, I'll have you know that I did not die until today, whereas everyone else here has died at least once. Am I wrong?
So that That's still.
I've never died.
So if anything,
Yeah, Dennis
y'all
hasn't
are
died.
more
So like, how do you
losers than
explain
me
that?
because
If
you
Dennis is
died
a
first.
loser and hasn't died, but you died and you're not
Special
losing.
Special guest coming from my
Oh shit!
Okay,
Oh,
hold
my
on.
God.
Hold on, time out, time out.
I gotta let him take the stage.
I vote for you.
Is he trying to get to the stage to run, or is he getting to the podium to ask a question?
Both.
Selling concessions.
Oh, okay. What's he got?
I could do with some popcorn.
That pale oak.
The pink tulip is a good one.
Security.
Hot dogs.
Security.
Look, you've scared
Oh,
Giorgio
oh my God.
Armadillo. Okay, he's back.
There's a brawl.
All right, get these out of here.
Excuse me, yes.
That's okay.
And you.
Giorgio Armadillo, are you still there? What is your opinion of Cyclops?
Oh,
I agree.
Okay.
Giorgio, you seem to be off stage. That seems very
He can
unmale.
throw his voice. Such a talent.
As a mayor, are you going to remain on the stage for the rest of
For the
your
debate.
tenure? I see.
Okay. Does any of the mayoral candidates have any questions for each other?
I believe Dakota was already asking several questions, so I imagine he has more.
Nope.
Okay. Giorgio,
when does the
I
fight
have a question
start?
for you.
Oh,
when does the fight start?
sorry.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Giorgio, when does the fight start? What kind of potion was that? Is that regen? Are you prepared to fight us off one by one? Mm-hmm.
I think given the circumstances of the armadillo that we found the other day, I think he's very on edge about possibly being assassinated.
That's true. I don't know if who all knows about this, but it was just the other day that Cosmic and I discovered a armadillo dangling from the ceiling of the Nexus. Not sure who
Oh my
would.
God.
Not sure who would commit such heinous acts of animal abuse, and also mockery in naming the armadillo coward. But obviously, this is unacceptable. Dakota, what do you think about this? We already know what Cosmic and I think about this. What do you think about this?
I think it's despicable to treat an armadillo that way.
I know who it was. It was Shostin who hung my brother from the ceiling.
Oh my
God.
Sure, Stan, why would you do that?
I have done no such thing. I have never even touched an armadillo.
And yet, I mean,
Check his pockets, he's got Scoot.
Justin, where's the rope? Show us.
I have no Scoot in my inventory.
I would have thought it would just have been like an armadillo doing cosplay of that mushroom from season 4-5.
Yeah.
Season 45.
To 45. Yeah, it was just before 6-7.
Oh
Wait
no!
for 6-7.
4 or
Halfway
5.
through.
Cosmic, I have a question for you. What made you decide to switch from running for best mayor to running for, best neighbor to running for mayor?
I think it was probably the fact that we have a lot of fellow streamers on here. We have a lot of fellow YouTubers and we have a lot of fellow Twitch streamers. And I think the first time it was put into my head that I could probably run for best neighbor was there are a few people on here, part of the Not Losers Club, that shared on a few streaming platforms a meeting that they had about lying about the satellite, saying that even though it's not done, they could say that it is, so that we could go and look for new resources. And I don't believe that that was honest. That really felt gross with me. I felt like there was a lack of trust in the community, and I felt like I wanted to be a better neighbor because of it. I felt like I wanted to lead by example. And even though I did not contribute to the satellites, I felt like I've contributed to my community in other ways, like donating sand or gravel for the Guardians. And I felt like it's inspired me to become a better person. And what better way of doing that than being the best neighbor that you can be and running for mayor?
Inspiring.
Thanks.
Dean, I can't believe you'd lie.
Yeah, Dean.
What?
Disgusting.
So there's no more questions. Any final words from the 4 candidates?
Well, as you know, I was shot in the back of a taxi cab in New York in 1992 by the Gambino family.
Facts.
And 5 of my guardian angels were shot down. Bam, bam, pew, pew, pow, 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 pow. But that aside, it is clear that this has come to a head, this whole endeavor, and that we, as a people, need to make a decision. On what is it, next week, on Saturday, you will all be tasked with a grand decision. Excuse me, I'm trying to give a speech here. On Saturday, we will all be given the opportunity to make ourselves heard. And I believe that whatever decision the people makes will be the correct one. I see on this stage many viable candidates for mayor, including Dakota. And that being said, there is a right choice. There is me. And I will do everything that I have vowed. And you will look back on this day as the beginning
Goose,
of a
don't
new...
do it.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm just getting bored. This
New
guy only
generation.
talks. Jesus.
A double assassination?
Yep.
Never before seen.
I'll allow it. Shaston was becoming Japanese, so...
Your Honor, he was yapping.
I
By
have 4
yapping.
words for my final statement. Don't vote for me.
I like his honesty.
Okay.
To the point.
Might want to vote for him.
No.
Okay.
To the first
Small
2
Dennis
people
would
who
vote
vote
for
for
you.
me, you can have a beret.
I don't want a beret.
Yeah,
It
I want to
also
vote for
attached
him
to my head,
less.
but
Dakota took it.
okay,
Dakota's voting.
Dakota is now you know,
Ew, now I
trophy
don't want to
voter.
vote for Dakota either.
No.
When? I think you should steal from
I'm just
people.
saying, Giorgio physically cannot wear a
True.
beret.
That's kind of lame.
That's epic. That's epic sauce.
If I become mayor, Epic Sauce will no longer be allowed to be said on.
Second.
He has my vote.
No, not me.
You're supposed to throw this. Shut up.
Good point.
I would like to hear the remaining closing statements.
Yep.
Giorgio?
Either of you?
Cosmic?
Well, it seems like there's nothing else left to say.
That's an armadillo, guys. I don't know what you're expecting.
I want the God voice
Is it?
back.
What God voice? I missed a bunch of this. I'm sorry.
I need Giorgio's voice.
Wait, I do speak armadillo.
Oh my God, he's back!
Whoa, oh my god.
Oh, I don't know how to feel about this now.
Dakota might be half armadillo or something.
Oh yeah, on my father's
I don't know
side.
what the other half is.
I don't think I want to know.
The other half is my mother's side, which is also armadillo.
I knew it.
Oh.
What happened?
I don't know. The doctors were very scared and concerned.
You know, when an armadillo meets an armadillo, like... Giorgio?
No,
Is he
tell us,
related?
tell us, Dennis. What happens? Go into detail.
Wait. Something's going on.
Are you related to Dakota? Are you Dakota's father? Or mother? Or both?
I'm gonna say both.
Yeah,
Sorry,
write
I
that down.
just texted my parents for clarification. They assumed that I would have figured out that I was adopted by now.
I knew it.
With
Oh.
two armadillo parents.
Oh.
It's yeah.
He's trying to gain
that explains
sympathy.
things. So probably did.
All right. I think that's it.
Woo!
Yay.
We
Vote
learned a lot
Justin.
today. Go to the
Was
voting
notably less
booth
violent than I
on the
expected.
date that's listed in the Discord because I have no freaking idea. I wasn't paid enough for this. Unfortunately.
You have a week. It's
Next week, Saturday,
a week
31st.
from
Thank you.
today. Those of us on the stage will probably try to be online again to collectively vote count, so that there is a fair and unbiased counting of the votes. That
Good point,
or
good point.
perhaps a representative of anyone if you cannot be here. That being said, vote for Shostin, and I will make you a greater person. Except for Goose, I
Shostin
will kill Goose.
sucks and wears a beret.
I will rally the Gambino family against Goose.
Bring
My
it.
guy's gonna get
Okay,
killed.
can we start fighting now?
Red Star, kill Goose.
Watch them do something against this.
Die, everyone!